Hi there, Susan Leahy here from Robert's Rules Made Simple, and welcome to video number 5 in this mini coaching series, all to support you to chair with confidence. As I've said, and as I believe, the chair has the single largest impact on the success or failure of your meetings, and I am here to support you in running and feeling and being successful in your meetings. Today we're going to talk about leveraging and utilizing your agenda as a tool to support you as a chair. Now, I want to just jump right off by saying I am still surprised when I walk into meetings that do not have an agenda. My jaw always kind of drops and I'm like, what? Where is the agenda? And so the first thing I want to start with is make sure that if you are chairing a meeting, whether it's formal or informal, whether it's a business meeting, a family meeting, I don't care what kind of meeting it is, you make sure that there's some kind of agreed upon agenda. So if that means you walk in and there is no agenda, you stop and make sure you create the agenda at the very beginning of the meeting. So that's going to look like something like this. So we are having this meeting today. I appreciate everyone here. Before we move forward, I have listed the 4 things we're going to talk about today, right? Or I've made copies and given you all the 4 things we're going to talk about today. Or I've posted them on our screen so that you can see them today. But you as the chair do not move forward unless everybody has an understanding and an agreement around the agenda. So you can even ask, are there any other items that you'd like to post on this agenda if you're in an informal meeting? But make sure that you hold the space and make sure that in that space is the agenda for that meeting. Too many people waste too much time in meetings because they do not have a clear understanding of the focus of that meeting. Now, the second piece I want you to think about related to utilizing your agenda as the chair is I'm going to kind of take you into my brain. When I am in a meeting and I've got my agenda in front of me, I am thinking of each item and I'm asking myself 2 questions. So I look at the first item on the agenda and I ask myself, is this an information item? Or is this a business item? Because the answer to this question is going to impact the way that I facilitate or chair that meeting. If it's an information item, I am facilitating. If it is a business item, I am chairing. So let me just kind of open that space up and that thinking up for you. So information items are of no consequence. And what's fascinating, especially in organizations that utilize Robert's Rules of Order, very few people understand that your entire meeting doesn't use Robert's Rules of Order, only your business items. So if it is an information item, you have the responsibility as a chair to just expeditiously and efficiently work through those items. And so I have to facilitate my way through those items. Now, if it is an information item, one of the things that I make sure of is that I will actually guide people with timelines. So if I'm going to the next item of business, the next item on the agenda is officer reports, and those officer reports don't require a vote, what I will do is I will let everyone know we are going to give each officer X amount of time to move through their reports, and we're going to give X amount of time for questions. So in information items, you are well within your right as the chair to make sure that you assign time frames. Now, do not do that with business items. Can you see me? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Do not do that with business items. Because when it is a business item, I look at the next item on the agenda and it's a business item, then that tells me I'm now going to start chairing this meeting utilizing the decision-making process of my board. Now, many boards utilize Robert's Rules of Order as their decision-making process to make business decisions. So if it is a business item, then I'm going to start getting into and utilizing the rhythm of Roberts. If it is a business item, I'm going to announce the next item of business on the agenda is, and then I'm going to ask for a motion. Is there a motion regarding this business item? Because what I understand and what I know is that before we can discuss anything, any item of business, there has to be a motion on the floor. So it is crucial for you as the chair to understand the difference between how to facilitate your way through an information item and how to really chair your way through a business item. Now, what I want you to understand is, as the chair, your goal is to get everyone to vote. That's it. All those in favor, aye. All those opposed, nay. To vote on the business items, because that's where your board starts creating movement and taking action. And so support your board members in the business items to move through them as efficiently as possible to get to the vote. Because at the end of the day, that's where your board actually starts being productive and getting work done. It's when people say yes, people say no, when they vote on a business item. So please utilize that agenda to help guide your thinking. Am I facilitating my way through this information item? Am I chairing my way through this business item? And using the fundamentals of Robert's Rules of Order to get my board to vote on this business item. So if you want any more information or support, please know I am here to be of service. You can visit my website, robertsrulesmadesimple.com, and connect with me through that website today. I'm here to set you up for success. And again, my name is Susan Leahy, and happy meetings.